so we're going to be opening up some Bowman's Best. Again, we're doing a group break, a case break, plus some other things in there. But we also have these boxes on sale right now. We're going to open one up. Let's see, we'll do Bowman's Best. And just putting my hashtags on Periscope. Alright, let's see if we can't pull something big. So, Darren. Oops, title is too long. I'm going to shorten it a little bit. We'll cut that off. There we go. So again, we got 7 more available at this flash sale price. And then hopefully while we're on here, we can fill some of these teams. Football is closer than baseball, so let's see if we can't push that a little bit. And 2019 Series 1 checklist is out. Because we were trying to fill wrestling, we didn't really get too much into that conversation. So we will talk about tops and the rookie checklist for this year. Again, Series 1, I'm not going to say it's weak because, again, different parts of the country are going to appreciate different players. All right? There's a couple real good ones that I will mention right off the bat, and that's Kyle Tucker, Luis Urias, trying to remember. There's a few position players. There's like 6 good position players. There's a lot of pitching, and I think that's what kind of underscores everything is pitchers generally don't go for as much as position players. But there's a lot of solid pitchers, so there's still going to be some good guys, especially for those who like to PC the up and coming stars for their teams. So Darren, 1, 2, or 3, what's it going to be? Again, we are doing a flash sale on these. So when this case is gone, it's gone. And then we'll see what the current market conditions are next week. But right now, I feel like having a sale. I'm pushing some stuff out the door. So let's do it. So again, there's nobody up after Darren. So if anybody wants to jump in on the flash sale, we do have 7 more boxes. So box number 3. Here we go. Nothing like ripping some cards in the morning. Definitely. All right, so each mini box, which the mini boxes are available for sale too, if somebody wants. We've been doing them, I guess we could do them for $62 a mini box. Somebody wanted to go that way. So each one does contain 2 autographs.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, sweetie. Y'all dressed up? Nowhere to go? So 2 autos per mini box, 4 per master box. And you have a good mix. They call it Bowman's Best for a reason. You got the best stars, the best rookies, and some of the best upcoming prospects all rolled into one. And let's see here. Oh, I think, Darren, you're gonna appreciate the way this starts out. So again, Bowman's Best, the last release of 2018, as generally how it falls. And we are ramping up to 2019 Series 1 Topps. Again, that's going to be one of our discussion points for later today. Who's on the checklist and who's worth checking out? You know, most of our breaks are pick your team style. And we have a lot of people that like to collect individual players. So what better way to analyze a set but to go over the cards that everybody's going to want the most, right? I just lost my plug. Hold on a second. There we go. All right, so let's start out. We got Jose Ramirez. So an MVP caliber season last year. That's why he was one of the ones in contention for it. Gleyber Torres. So again, that rookie card designation will be no more on next year's cards. We're looking forward to the new crop of players. Javier Baez with an atomic refractor. We'll give that a little 1 cent love as well. Rafael Devers. Brian Dozier refractor. We got Austin Riley, Jordan Adams, Willie Adames, Grayson Rodriguez, Francisco Lindor refractor, Benintendi, and Acuna Matata, Ronald Acuna Jr., who I believe is actually signing like right around now at, I guess, the big Braves get-together. Their big fan fest. Corbin Burns. And there's another Acuna Jr. We haven't even seen a hit yet, and I'm already liking what we're getting out of the base here. Jose Abreu. Scott Kingery. And you got Alec Bohm, Nick Madrigal, and Heliot Ramos. Max Scherzer with the refractor. Whit Merrifield, Jared Kelenic, Fernando Tatis, and how about we start it off with an Alec Bohm for you? So Alec Bohm on card, autograph. First round pick for the Phillies. Another high octane, high power candidate. This Phillies batting order by 2022, if they don't get Bryce Harper, should be ridiculous. If they do get Bryce Harper 2021, it should be ridiculous, right? I think we'll see a little bit of a rebound from Rhys Hoskins now that he's going to not be so out of position when he's in the field. And now it's time for Dylan Cousins to step up and put up some big production. Second is going to be Evan White. So this is a refractor auto as well. And there's an Ahmed Rosario refractor. So Evan White, Mariners prospect, refractor auto. All right, not a bad start. Let's see what else we got coming your way. Give these Acunas a little preferential treatment as well. Mini box number 2. Again, we're selling these boxes, full master boxes, $115. That is ripped and shipped. All right, includes any supplies we give. Shipping's just got to be within the United States. Or if you want 2 boxes, you can get 2 for $219. That's a savings of $11. $11 goes a long way. Unless you're buying retail, then it usually doesn't. Well, this is Prism Basketball. Then it might. So, box number 1 out of 8 that we have designated at this special price. If anybody is looking to get in on the action, just let me know. We take PayPal, Square Cash, Venmo, Google Pay, and good old regular debit and credit. Oh, that's cool. I think you're liking this box. We got you Alec Bohm, which I think he'd be one of the guys you'd be looking for. And we got a couple other interesting pulls coming up here, and they're not even the hits. So, what else we got? And I lost Facebook on here. So I'm going to have to wait for my iPad to restart. Let's see, did I miss any comments? Yeah, the Atomics are awesome. So here we go. Freddie Freeman, Fernando Romero, Brian Anderson, Shohei Ohtani. I guess he deserves the best performers card because, well, he was the best rookie performer in the American League, according to the voters. And while some argument can be made, not many, considering that he's done something no one's done since Babe Ruth, I guess, you have to put that into the equation, right? So we got Brendan Rodgers, Mitch Keller, Joe Adell, Esteban Florial, Rafael Devers with the Atomic Neophyte Sensations card. Morning, Dan. Gotta wear the lucky shirt, right? Eloy Jimenez. We'll be giving away more of those once we get to the next Marc-Down rebreak. 5 spots are available. That's 5. That's like 5% of the run on the next rebreak is available in the 12-box Pick Your Team Mixer. Those teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. And I don't know. I think this guy's really interested in getting gold. Number 10 out of 50. Just give me it in bricks. 300 million right here. A little Bryce baby. 10 out of 50. So Bryce Harper, gold parallel, numbered to 50 there. We got Kyle Tucker. Again, this guy is going to probably be one of the most desirable guys coming out of the gates running early. And we've seen it. The last 2 years have been monster years for baseball. Purple Gleyber Torres, number 227 out of 250. The rebreak is a repack product that I've designed myself. We did a baseball one middle of last year. Now we're doing a football one. I want to get this football one cleaned up and ready to break. It's almost halfway there. But I want to be able to do a special premium one before our 5th anniversary. And it's going to probably take a while to fill. So, but it'll be different than anything we've ever done before, yet it'll be exactly like everything we do. So Joe Adell, Power Producers. Joe Adell gets some 1 cent love, why not? It's a shiny card. Justin Verlander with the refractor. Donaldson, Albiez, 1 cent love for Albiez. There's just a lot of love to give in Bowman's Best. Javier Baez and Logan Gilbert. So you got your second Seattle prospect. Will we bring it back to the East Coast for the final one? Nolan Arenado, who's been the subject of rumors for trade talks for the Yankees, maybe? I don't know. Mookie Betts. I don't know if he's on the block, though. Chris Davis. But, I mean, pretty much nowadays, anybody's going to get talked about. J.D. Martinez. Josh Brio for the Yankees. So, Yankees had chosen 2 catchers in the first 2 rounds this year. Anthony Sigler, the first rounder. And this gentleman right over here was their second round pick. So, Yankee position player prospects, usually not bad to have around, at least early on. So again, we are on sale for these personal boxes. $115 ripped and shipped, or we'll do 2 for $219. There's 7 boxes available at that price, and we do have a break currently filling with another case. So we're going to go over our hit recap right now. If anybody is looking to get in, so that's a nice little Glaber there. A little Bryce baby. If anybody's looking to get in on any of our group breaks, stick around and I'll give you my top 5 best bang for the buck picks in both of them. So, 12-box Pick Your Team Mixer. Again, we'll show you the boxes one more time. And thank you, Darren. We got 2016 Donruss Sigs. So you got Dak, Elliott, Wentz, Goff, and many others. We got an inner case of 2017 Vertex. I know it says 2018 on the label. They go by the year it was produced, not the year that it's targeting. So, but it is 2017 Vertex. They're not making it for 2018. Alleviates the confusion. A box of 2018 Donruss to make sure that everybody gets some cards. And then my last 3 boxes of Panini Contenders. And I really think we've got like one giant flamethrower card waiting to come out of those 3 boxes. Best prospect to go for this year is, well, a lot of them aren't out. You know, I mean, they're not rookies yet. So, you know, Vlad Jr. is going to be white hot. I think Bo Bichette's going to be a nice one to go after. There's going to be a lot of guys that are going to be called up starting in May. And between May and September, you know, they'll start getting called up. So some of the biggest prospects may not even hit product until July. But as of right now, I think Kyle Tucker is probably the top one. We can have this discussion. I guess, later in the afternoon or evening, whenever we get something around. But I have some of my notes prepared. We're actually going to discuss all the rookies in 2019 tops and where I would rank them. So we'll make that a little bit of a show. I don't think I would necessarily have time to do that because I got to feed the kids and then I got to get my daughter to softball signups for rec. So, but Kyle Tucker, Luis Urias seem to be the leading contenders for Series 1. If you want the short end of this story. So, yeah, India is selling very well. You know, again, technically that's like 2018. That's old news, right? But out of the newest prospects that would be in Bowman's best or in Bowman's draft, India, Nolan Gorman is probably tops on the list. Jared Kelenic is up there. Those would probably be my top 3. I don't know, there's probably a couple other names I'm not thinking right now. But those would probably be my top 3 as far as ranking, and then there's a few teams that are pretty well loaded. So for this football break, which is going to include, on top of all those boxes, 5 spots in the rebreak, Cardinals are 60, Broncos are 85, Lions are 65, Dolphins are 55, Saints are 80, Eagles are 60, Chargers are 75. The Seahawks are 55, the Rams are 65, the Redskins are 35, the Falcons are 50. Panthers are 85, Bears are 100, Cowboys 115, Texans 120, Colts are 70, Jaguars 75, Vikings 70, Patriots 70, Jets are 80, Raiders are 70, Titans are 50, 49ers are 50. Madrigal, I would probably put in that 4 to 7 slot. So he's definitely top 10 list. Definitely. And how about this? I'll name the best 5 bang for the buck teams in football. Then we'll go over and break, and we'll talk about the prospects in each of the teams. So we'll talk about the prospects and the teams that are available, and then the teams that are gone, we'll mention them afterwards. So top 5 best bang for the buck teams. I'm going to go with the Rams, the Cowboys, the Colts. I don't know, it's kind of borderline. The Broncos are so strong in 2018, but let's see. I like the Bears because you can get Trubisky, you can get Roquan Smith, and there's some decent stuff in the 2016 SIGs too.
Denise.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hello? Hi. Uh-huh. Okay. That is correct, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, she still wants to play rec too to get the extra time in. I just want to avoid that one issue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thanks. Bye. We opened the 2016 Bowman's Best. So if you missed the hits, we had Alec Boehm, Evan White. We got a gold parallel Harper, a purple Torres, Logan Gilbert, and Josh Briot. Those were the Patriots hits. Well, I think Tom Brady is still live in contenders. I don't think they've all been pulled. Sony Michel is the top prospect for the Patriots or top rookie for the Patriots in contenders. In Vertex, there's actually a decent amount of guys like throwbacks. So I can look up Vertex, but we did have some nice stuff come out for the Patriots in the Vertex before. Donruss Sigs, I think there's, it's such a large checklist, but I think there's some good stuff in there too. But let me pull up Vertex because I think that one is the one that's like the one that's the most interesting. Because you know what 2018 is going to bring. Michelle, you have Berrios and Etling and, other guys that nobody cares about except for Patriots fans. And some of them might not even care about Danny Etling. I don't know. But then you have Sony Michel and Tom Brady, which are obviously big draws for the Patriots in 2018. And I'm just trying to see if I thought I had 2017 Vertex up on my phone already. Yep, I do. So Patriots hits for that include Adam Vinatieri, Deatrick Wise, Derek Rivers, Drew Bledsoe has a 1 of 1, James White, Malcolm Mitchell, Mike Vrabel. Tom Brady does have relics in Vertex, Troy Brown, and Ty Law. And we've seen the Patriots pop up pretty frequently. Especially we've gotten some Mitchells, some Whites, and Deatrick Wise. I don't know if anybody cares about, but he's in there too. Now for Donruss signatures, let me just try to pull that up. Let's see, that's 2016. Signature Series football. Trying to get comments back up on Facebook if I'm missing anything. There we are. So for the Patriots, Vinatieri, Bill Parcells, we've hit him before in SIGs, Cyrus Jones, Dion Lewis, Jacoby Brissett rookies, James White, Jamie Collins, John Hanna, Jordan Richards, Malcolm Mitchell rookies, Mike Vrabel, Rob Ninkovich, Steve Grogan, Teddy Bruschi, Troy Brown, and Willie McGinnis. That's the checklist for the Patriots. So, I mean, overall, it's a pretty solid checklist there. And obviously, the Tom Brady and contenders would probably be the holy grail hit, but still plenty of good stuff to go around too. So we got Bowman's Best now scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Again, we're doing individual personal boxes for 115 or 2 for 219. So we're bringing back the opening release date prices that we had for it for this weekend only. Well, depends on market conditions, but right now that's the way I see it. I'm going to pull up the checklist for Bowman's Best. And let's go down the list. So, again, there's some extras in this one. There's 3 baseballs, and then there's 4 skunk bonus hits that are going to come out of 2 boxes of Capital of Baseball. All right. And let's go in alphabetical order. Angels are still available. Angels, Joe Adele is not his first time around, but he is still worth mentioning. Mike Trout is your star player. Shohei Ohtani is your big rookie. And then the other prospects are Jordan Adams and Brandon Marsh. So Jordan Adams, a fairly decent prospect. I think he would just miss my top 10 list, though. But you can't argue with that. There's some good stuff right there. So let's see. A's are still available. Hits for the A's are Jesus Luzardo, Chris Davis, and Matt Olson. So you got a little bit of current player possibilities. Jesus Luzardo, again, pitchers don't seem to get dollars, but it doesn't mean they're not good prospects. Jesus Luzardo is a top 50 prospect and is projected to be playing this year. So he's one that you'll see some minimal interest on, at the very least.
Yeah.
Blue Jays are still available for 40. You got Jordan Groshans. All right, there are some Vlad Jr. Base cards that you might see, some atomic refractors of. I think we pulled one of those. But Jordan Groshans is the prospect to go after on the Blue Jays, a first rounder, and he's probably right around the same borderline, like maybe just misses the top 10 or maybe just skates in. Braves. All right, Braves, the other biggest team still left on the board, although the Nationals are close. You got Christian Pache, Ozzy Albies, and then Ronald Acuna Jr.
And I forgot to teach you how to do a crescent moon.
Okay. Very good.
It's a crescent moon.
So, Acuna, big point of interest for the Braves. And the baseballs, we've pulled some Braves out of those as well. So, not too bad there. Brewers, are the Brewers still on the board? No, they're taken. Keston here and Bryce Terang are on that checklist, but they're off the board. Cardinals, Paul DeYoung, Jordan Hicks. All right, so a couple guys that are young, but they're beyond their rookie year.
By the way, I changed.
You changed, yes.
Yes.
Nolan Gorman, probably the most desired prospect auto out of this class at the moment. So Nolan Gorman, the one to chase for the Cardinals. Cubs are loaded with, and I mean, they don't even have everybody that they had in draft and Chrome, but they got enough of a mix when you pair that off with other possibilities like the baseballs and such. You got Albert Alzole, Aramis Ademan, Jose Albertos. They're more quantity than quality. But then you have Nico Horner, one of two very desirable prospects for the Cubs out of draft. So, does anybody want to cheese it? It ships free with your cards, but it may stain them, so I wouldn't recommend getting it. But then you have Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo with some star power there on the autographs as well. Diamondbacks are probably still available.
You had one for Gabby.
All right, Diamondbacks had Alec Thomas as one of two really good prospects in their lineup for Bowman draft. He is in Bowman's best. And then Pavin Smith was out of last year's Bowman draft. Dodgers have a decent checklist too. Alex Verdugo, Jaron Kendall, Kybert Ruiz, and Walker Buehler. I would probably dare to say that they're one of the top best bang for the buck teams up there right now, as a matter of fact. So Dodgers are a good one to get in on. They have solid prospects all around. There's no eating over here. And they have quantity and quality as well.
Cheese.
Next team that's available, I believe, would be the Mariners. So we saw two of the Mariners prospects come out of that box just now. That's Evan White and Logan Gilbert. The biggest one, though, is their first rounder from this year,
and
that's
me.
Josh Stowers. No, you're not a Mariners prospect.
Yeah.
No, you're just crazy.
Yes, I am.
I know. Marlins, are they still available?
Yes, I am.
Let's see. I'm trying to see here.
Yes, they are.
Yes, Marlins are still available. And they have Connor Scott and Sandy Alcantara on their checklist. Mets, Ahmed Rosario, Andres Jimenez, And then, of course, Jared Kelenic, pre-trade. So he is on the Mets checklist for that one as well. Nationals, Carter Kieboom, Mason Denneberg, Victor Robles, Juan Soto.
When is Mommy
Probably the most undervalued team.
When is Mommy gonna be here?
I don't know, sweetie. I would say they're kind of a stretch for best bang of the buck because they're up there, but they're worth it. And Victor Robles is a guy who I think is going to be worth hanging on to. I think he's terribly undervalued right now. Juan Soto obviously brings money, and Carter Kieboom, he's getting a lot of attention too. Mason Denneberg, a pitching prospect out of this year's draft. So Orioles, you're looking at Grayson Rodriguez. They're a strong candidate for maybe getting into the skunk bonus. Padres, are they still up here? I think they are. Yeah, Padres are still up here. They're definitely a best bang for the buck candidate. You got Christian Villanueva, Fernando Tatis Jr., Luis Urias, Mackenzie Gore, Michael Baez, and Ryan Weathers. You need to go pick that up off the floor now before the dog gets sick. So Phillies, I believe, are gone. Oh, no, they're still up there, too, at 65. So we've seen Alec Boehm come out. Rhys Hoskins and Scott Kingery are the two rookies. And Phillies also good candidates for baseball, if I remember correctly. I think there was a Alfaro and maybe a couple other guys. Pirates, Austin Meadows, Kevin Kramer, Luis Escobar, and Travis Swaggerty. Meadows, a rookie who got traded to the Rays, but he still has some Pirates cards, kind of a mix. Travis Swaggerty, one of the guys out of Bowman draft to look out for. Rangers, all you have is the possibility of Cole Winn autographs and maybe some signed baseball. So they're probably a big contender for the skunk. They're a good one to combo. I would definitely, anything that's 22 or less is a good one to combo with a bigger team. Maybe you get a big team, a medium-sized team, and then the combo team you'll actually get for free or even get a few bucks back on. Rays, Blake Snell, Brendan McKay, Justin Williams, Matthew Liberatore, Nick Schnell, Shane McClanahan. I think they have the most amount of players on the checklist that you can get autographs of. Definitely some quantity and some decent quality as well. Again, Liberatore, I believe, was their first round pick, a pitcher, but he's one that we've seen a lot in like the USA products that we've done and whatnot. Red Sox are taken. Reds are taken, right? I think the Reds are taken. Yeah, Reds are taken. That's where you see Hunter Green and Jonathan India, amongst a couple others. Rockies, Colton Welker and Ryan Rollison. But I do believe Brendan Rodgers is one of the signers for the Onyx baseballs. So, again, they're one, worth taking a chance on. And if you miss, you get a spot in the skunk bonus. Royals, Brady Singer, Daniel Lynch. So, two decent prospects, both pitchers. Tigers, Franklin Perez and Casey Mize, pitcher. But he was taken first overall, and that's going to give him a little more desirability. Twins, you got Brusdar Graterol, who's a top 100 prospect. Fernando Romero rookies, Royce Lewis, who again, it's not his first time at the rodeo here, but he's a up and coming prospect that maybe we'll see him in September. Trevor Larnach is the Bowman prospect to really look for in this one. White Sox, you got Luis Robert and Nick Madrigal. So Not a deep list of names, but again, Robert, and I think there's some other signers too on the Onyx Preferred Baseball. There might be one or two more. So there's some possibilities there. And then that's it. So Yankees are taken, but obviously Florial, Andujar, Torres, and Aaron Judge. Slight chance at Derek Jeter. So there's obviously a lot of meat on them bones. And then the Reds, we kind of glossed over. I know we talked about that. Hunter Green and Jonathan India leading the way for them. So anybody have any questions on any of the teams or players in Bowman's Best? Kind of went over all the ones for you to look out for. So at this point, I'm going to sign off. You can hit me up on Messenger. We're going to try to continue to push specifically these two breaks. Our 12-box Pick Your Team Football Mixer, and then this Bowman's Best Case Plus. And we're gonna try to push those through this weekend. Need to push those through this weekend. And maybe we'll got a few other things on the table as well, and try to spark some interest there. So that's it. Flash sale going on. So if anybody wants a box of Bowman's Best, 4 autos per box, 115 ripped and shipped within the U.S., 2 for $219. I'm out.